At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. He manages the 35 before they can stop him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Williams off the play fake. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Tu'u gets it from the gun. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Wasn't 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Duke for the first time. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've got first down here from the 36. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready, ready.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Let's go now.
Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
At the 50-yard line.
They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march in enemy territory.
Let's go. Stick, chop alert, chop alert. Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, strike. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw now. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Within 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Looking to tack on the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll go again here with Tootin. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down.
On the give, it's Tootin. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
One play action, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Riggs. Rig alert. 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The 20-yard line.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Check smash. Hup.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go. 19, go.
Caught quick right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Viking, 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, come on. 19 tight. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This is Metcalf working out right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
2 yards on the pickup.
Cougar 19.
Second and 8 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. Completed to his running back. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
They're going play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The give here on second. Oh, man, nothing for him again, bro. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 line.
They'll work against the blitz. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Stephanie, let's go.
Jumps in up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Again, this is Johnson. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive,
Here we go.
he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
We'll go play action on 1st down. He's on target, Watkins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set. Hut. Street, street. Check, 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 check. Hut, hut.
Give now to the running back. Has some room to work. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Ready, ready.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Tootin with it. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Williams. Caught in the comeback route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
42-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Rig alert. Rig alert. Rig. Rig. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Come on. Come on. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
6 yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The Steelers set to punt it, and they could really use a good one here. We'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. It's a foot race into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bears take a 4-point lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Okay, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready? Hit.
Sticking to the air here. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers needing 4 points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
On the ground again with Johnson. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
19 Tiger. Check out.
Johnson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
It's his running back. And they get this down to the 28. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Now it's Tootin. Running in the red zone. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
65 catch, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Get it. Panther 6, 18, Pioneer, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Here he goes, 1 final shot. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.